Hey guys, welcome to Farm Charm Chic. I'm Emily, and today I am bringing you 5 backyard barbecue watermelon themed DIYs for under $5 each. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would consider doing so, but let's get started. For this DIY, I'm going to use a terracotta pot and then a lid off of one of the Food Saver containers from Dollar Tree. I am going to make a watermelon tray. Now, when I think of backyard barbecue, I love watermelon, and to me, no backyard barbecue is complete without watermelon. So all of my DIYs today are watermelon themed in the inspiration from a backyard barbecue. So some of these you could use as a centerpiece in a table at a backyard barbecue, or you could just have them in your home to bring that summertime feel in there. So after I get these glued together with some E6000 and some hot glue, I take them outside and just give them a really good coat of a green colored spray paint. This is just giving the base color, and then I'm going to paint a watermelon design on the top. So I just found anything I could. It happened to be this little glass tray from Dollar Tree to get a good shape of a circle on. And I do go around and I'm making like the watermelon rind here. So I leave the darker green on the outside and do a little bit of lighter green on the inside. Had I thought about this, I probably would have done this particular green line a little bit thinner, but it still looks good. You'll have to let me know what you think. So I just fill in the middle with some of the pink paint, and I'm just using acrylic paint for these, and I give that a really good coat for the center of my watermelon. And then after that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create some little seeds on this. I think this would be perfect to set salt and pepper shaker on, a little floral display, something super cute. I don't believe this would be considered food safe, so I wouldn't put any food on it unless you put like a napkin or some tissue paper down on it. But I really think that this turned out so cute. To protect the paint job that I did, I am going to put a really good coat of Mod Podge all over, and so I do just lay some of that down and I go over all of the top of this, and then I even do the side edges of that scalloped edge on this lid to make sure that that paint is going to be absolutely protected from anything and it's not going to chip. Here's what it looks like after the Mod Podge dries. I think this just turned out so cute and absolutely darling. I think it is the perfect piece to bring that watermelon feel to your backyard barbecue. Let me know what you think of this piece down in the comments below. I thought it was super easy and super fun. As I was going through the Hobby Lobby clearance, I found this little round vase, which is the perfect size of those little round watermelons that you see in the produce section at the grocery store, or that maybe you grow in your garden. So I'm giving this a really good coat with that same green spray paint, and I can't remember the exact name of the color, but it is from Krylon. And after it dries completely, I take it in and I'm going to make these little stripes that you see on the watermelon, or the veins. I'm not sure if they have a technical name, so if you know, let me know down in the comments, because I'm not sure. But I just go through and I use about 3 different colors of green paint, and I don't do them completely straight. I kind of make some of them go a little bit wonky and wavy, and I'm just tapping because they're kind of like faded lines, if that makes sense at all. You can kind of see what I'm doing here to give kind of that feel that they all kind of blend into one another. But I go all the way around this with all 3 different colors and kind of go overlap each other in some areas and in between each other to give this the look of an outside of a watermelon rind. Now is when I really feel that this is starting to look like a watermelon. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I did an okay job on this? I feel that the stripes and kind of going back and forth with all the different colors really helped bring that out. So now I'm going to take some pink flowers that I have, and I'm just going to cup them down to size and kind of arrange them in this little vase. Obviously I'm using this pink color because I feel like it's really reminiscent of watermelon, and I love the pink and green together. But any kind of flower that you have or that you would want to use would totally be good in here. So I just go ahead and arrange these, and then I place the little leaves from the flowers kind of around just to bring in a little bit more greenery to the flower arrangement portion. Would this not be the cutest centerpiece for a picnic table at a barbecue? I think this turned out darling. Even if you're decorating with watermelons in like your china hutch or on a tiered tray, I think this is the perfect addition. So if you didn't know, I host every month with my good friend Missy from the Crafty Cove an open playlist challenge called the 5 Under $5 DIY Challenge. We're given a theme each month, and we have to create 5 DIYs that each cost under $5. I will leave a link to the playlist down in the description box. All you have to do is click on that to be able to watch all of the fun videos submitted. We have a guest host this month, which is Devin from The Freckled Mom, and she is amazing. I will also leave a link to her channel right underneath the playlist. I found these little wood slices in the wedding section at Hobby Lobby, and I thought they would be fun to make some little watermelon slices. I also thought it would be fun to use these as coasters as well for your backyard barbecue. So I do just take each of them and I go around and paint the green rind all along the outside of each one. For the variation in the watermelon rind, I do go in and put a little bit of a light green ring all around each of these. And then after I'm done on getting that light green ring done, I go in with my hot pink and do the centers. I'm just using my dotting tool to do the little seeds on each of these. So how I do the seeds is I put my dotting tool, I make kind of a bigger circle at the top, and then I kind of drag it down to make the shape of the watermelon seed. So I kind of will move it around and then just do a little thin line going down to make that kind of oblong shape of the seed. And I just do however many you feel you want to do. You can do a pattern, you can do them random, you can do few, many, however you want to do the seeds, that's kind of up to you. But I do go in with some Mod Podge and completely cover each of these. That way it will protect the paint, and when you're using cups on them as coasters, then it's going to kind of protect the wood as well. So what do you guys think of these? I think they turned out really cute. I think they're super fun, super creative. I think it would be the perfect addition to your backyard barbecue, or even just to set up as a decoration around. It might be kind of fun to drill a little hole through these somehow and do them like on a banner. I don't know. I think they turned out really cute. I have these blocks from Dollar Tree, these little wooden blocks, but you can definitely cut a piece of wood down that you would have. But what I'm going to do is tape a triangle off on 3 sides, so the corner point becomes the middle of a watermelon wedge. So just kind of watch, it'll make sense what I'm doing as I go. So I'm going to paint the watermelon rind. So I'm first going to do a darker green and then go in with a lighter green. And I do just kind of lightly pounce this on to kind of give it, instead of harsh lines, I just kind of want the lines of the watermelon rind to kind of fade into one another. After I am done painting the rind on the 3 blocks, I'm going to go in and do the pink portion of the watermelon. So this is fairly self-explanatory, but I do just go in and make sure all of that negative space from the rind down to the point on all 3 sides of each block is completely covered in the pink paint. Make sure you get the type of coverage that you want. It may take a couple coats to get all of that, the wood grain and everything covered. So it's up to you how dark you want to do that. It is so satisfying when you peel that painter's tape off and find that you have no bleed through and have such nice, crisp, clean lines. I love that feeling. So I take the painter's tape off of all of these, and you can kind of see how that triangle, the wedge shape of the watermelon looks there. So that's what I'm going for. So the next step, we're gonna go in and paint some seeds on our watermelon. I do just use a dotting tool. I got mine in a pack of several that were in like under nail painting supplies on Amazon. I can leave a link to those in my description box below, but I have seen these at Dollar Tree. They come in like a 1 or 2 pack, I think. And I just do a bigger circle at the top and then kind of drag it down a little bit to make the little shape of the watermelon seed. Look at how fun these turned out. I am in love with these. They would be perfect for a tiered tray or even just to set on your picnic table at your backyard barbecue to bring that little bit of watermelon theme in. I love these. If you guys are on Instagram, come find me over there. I'll leave a link down in my description box. I post a lot of the projects that I work on here as well as other home decorating things. It would be a lot of fun to have you guys come and say hi to me over on Instagram. I thought it would be a lot of fun to take this little crate from Dollar Tree and make it look like a stack of books. I've seen a lot of different crafters try this. I haven't had the chance to do it yet, and I thought with the watermelon theme, this would be the perfect opportunity. So I am just taking the dark green color to paint along the bottom layer for my first layer of the books. For the second layer, I do go in with some white and I go all the way around on top of that green layer with the white acrylic paint. For the very top layer, I am going to do hot pink acrylic paint. So I do go around the entire layer on the top and then the very top surface of our little crate, which is going to be our books. I do paint that completely in, and I do have to do a couple coats of the pink on that to make sure that it is all completely covered in the dark color that I want. After I finish that layer of pink, I decide I do not love the white as the middle color. So I go in with a lighter green and I go all the way around and paint over all of that white with this light green. I feel that this combination of colors is a little bit better. I do cut out with my Cricut a couple of words that say one in a melon, and I do the bottom one, the word melon, in a hot pink color to put on the green. And so I just go ahead and rub all of these and get them on there. And then just kind of working with what I have some pink and green and burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. So I do go in and wrap the green ribbon all the way around the side of what is becoming my stack of books. And I use a little bit of that burlap ribbon to kind of add a little bit of texture and differentiation between the color right there. And then I am just going to get some little scraps of ribbon. I've never made one of these scrap bows, so this is my first time. You'll have to let me know how I did. I know typically you do use a little bit thinner ribbon, not quite this wide, or more narrow ribbon, I should say, not necessarily thinner. But I feel that this turned out pretty cute. So I do go through and just stack all of the scraps together, and then I pinch it together and use a little bit of the burlap ribbon to kind of glue as the middle. And then I do go through and dovetail all of the ends of all of the ribbons. I do just use some hot glue to get that ribbon, that bow glued right onto the top there. And here is the final product. I think this turned out really cute. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And I love that I went in and did the green color that I did in the middle. I think that this color combination looks a lot better than with the white there. So let me know down in the comments if you've had a chance to make one of these yet. I know a lot of people have. I think this turned out so cute and it was so fun to make. I think every one of these DIYs turned out so cute and they were all so fun to make. I love these color combinations together and I really thought that this was so fun. I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of a backyard barbecue. If you have a favorite, I would love to know down in the comments what that favorite is. Also, the link to the playlist to see everybody else's interpretation of backyard barbecue will be down in the description box. I do want to thank Missy for hosting this with me and Devin for being our guest host. The link to their channels will also be down below. And I also, most importantly, want to thank you for taking time to watch this today. Remember to be safe, be smart, be nice, be happy. Choose to have a good day because you are amazing. Thanks, guys. If you enjoyed the video that you just saw, here's another one that you might enjoy. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching and have an amazing day.